What I wrote on the board is a summary of what we just talked about. I said that you want to have a wide variety of people in your sample so that you'll get accurate information about the entire population. The reason why you want to have a wide variety of people is because you technically want to have something called a representative sample. A representative sample is a sample that has the same mixture of people as the entire population. The opposite of a representative sample is a non-representative sample that doesn't have the same mixture of different types of people as the entire population. A non-representative sample is a sample that has too many of some types of people and too few of other types of people. Let's go through an example to help explain the meaning of a representative sample. Let's imagine that there's a population of college students in which 40% of the students live with their parents and 60% of the students do not live with their parents. Let's also say that 20% of the students are freshmen, 30% of the students are sophomores, 20% of the students are juniors, and 30% of the students are seniors. I want to select a sample of 100 students from this population so that I can collect data from those 100 students. A perfectly representative sample would be a sample in which the percentages of people in the sample match the percentages of people in the entire population. In order for my sample to be perfectly representative, I would need to have a sample in which 40% of the students live with their parents and 60% of the students do not live with their parents. I would also need to have a sample in which 20% of the students are freshmen, 30% of the students are sophomores, 20% of the students are juniors, and 30% of the students are seniors. Since I am selecting a sample of 100 students, a perfectly representative sample would include 40 students who live with their parents and 60 students who do not live with their parents. A perfectly representative sample would also include 20 freshmen, 30 sophomores, 20 juniors, and 30 seniors. If I ended up with that sample of 100 students, then my sample would be perfectly representative. Well, it would be perfectly representative, at least, in terms of living situation and grade level. We haven't checked other types of things like gender to see if gender is representative.